Hi, it's Dr. Monica coming to you today, and I wanted to talk about adjustments and how we handle adjustments when things don't go the way that we want them to go. And what do you do? Do you sit and wallow? Do you give up? Do you just stay in a stagnant place when things don't go the way that you want them to go? Absolutely not. Sometimes we can take every step that we're supposed to take. We can follow everything that God aligned and told us to do. And then sometimes he can change our hearts about things. He can close doors. He can do whatever he wants to do. I mean, let's just be real. He's God. He can do whatever he wants to do. So in the midst of me considering making an adjustment, making changes and everything, I was listening to Pastor Moore's series entitled These 7 Things. And one of the CDs that I was listening to was on goodness. And there were some things that he said in that one CD that really stuck to me when I was listening to it last week. And he said, life is all about life is all about learning how to adjust. And when he said that, I thought about someone who used to tell me, you need to make the necessary adjustments, Monica. And I had to, consider that in a lot of things, even before this time, that we need to make the necessary adjustments. So when Pastor Moore said, life is all about learning how to adjust, that solidified to me that it was time to make an adjustment. He also said that things don't go the way you want. You have to make an adjustment. When somebody does something you didn't expect for them to do, you have to make an adjustment. A situation turns out and is not in your favor anymore. What do? You have to learn to make the adjustment. So when you're making that adjustment, don't do it kicking and screaming. Do it with joy. Do it with happiness. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process. God has something so much better when we make the adjustment and we listen to what he tells us to do. Sometimes we may never understand the things that he tells us to do and we act accordingly, or we do the steps that he tells us to make. But in hindsight, we'll get revelation. We'll get understanding. There's a bigger blessing waiting for us. It's just we have to be obedient. We have to make the necessary adjustment. And God will turn your heart toward other things other than what it was that we were pursuing at that time. So I want to encourage you that when it's time for you to make the necessary adjustment because things didn't go the way that they were supposed to do, somebody did something that you didn't expect them to do, things didn't just work out the way you wanted them to do, just sit back, pray about it, think about it, allow God to speak to you, and just make the necessary adjustments, because definitely life is all about making adjustments, and it's how we handle those adjustments that's going to make all the difference in the world. Be blessed. I love you to life. It's Dr. Monica.